definitely come back this afternoon and try follow up on the Pride again. So thanks very much to everyone for joining us. It's been a great pleasure. Thanks for all the questions. We really enjoy hearing from you. And from a windy, overcast Juma Private Game Reserve in the Sabi Sands, have a wonderful rest of your evening or morning, wherever you might be. And our last little image we're going to give you is some very flat cats.
Welcome back, and these little cubs continue to play around. And it certainly does make for some really fun viewing. It'll be interesting to know where the hyena were denning in kind of a month and a half period just over that, where we had no idea where they were. They weren't at this den site, and they weren't at another one that we know of, that they've just moved from to here, we think. Unless they've split up and the other den site's also active. Oh, tumbling down there. But we went for about a 2-month period with no hyena den sites, and with action like this, you can see why we were missing it, because they really are such awesome animals to watch, especially when there's youngsters. Doug in the US has just asked, good morning Doug, has just asked whether the adult would, or the mother would show any sign of mourning or sadness if and when one of the youngsters manages to outcompete or kill one of the other siblings. Excuse me, and to be honest, I've actually never seen a scenario close enough to monitor that with hyena. And I think a lot of the time in the Sabi Sands, as far as I'm aware, is that siblicide doesn't actually occur. And that's just my own theory from having watched a few den sites, because more often than not, it's interesting how she urinates at the entrance to the den site and then stands in it on purpose. You can see her standing in it properly, but this will help when she walks around to leave her scent trail, and also to indicate to any other hyena that she's here and she's the boss. But no, Doug, I don't think they would show huge signs of mourning, but then again, I have no personal experience to go by on this. Nice of her to have repositioned to a slightly better angle for us to see her face, and I am happy to see that her ears do appear to be healing relative to when Brent saw her yesterday morning. They were a lot more bloody. You can't help but wonder how exactly this scenario works, because from what I understand, this female will not allow the bigger cub to feed. It's just the 2 younger ones that she'll allow to feed, I'm guessing. So where that bigger one gets its milk from, I'm not sure. Where its mother is, I'm not sure. But all quite interesting behavior. But I'm sure we will learn a lot over the coming weeks and days as to how exactly this hyena den site does operate, and who's the mother of who. Well, just about 3 minutes left, I believe, so I'd just like to say a big thank you from myself and also from Alex on the camera, and well done to Alex on camera. I hope you enjoyed yourself out here today as opposed to being in the final control, and he's got a big smile on his face, so I think he has. And well done to Brent and Brian again on really doing a great job with tracking down those lion. Sent through a message for those of you who weren't watching when Brent was actually in the art of tracking them down, or in the middle of tracking them down. I sent a message through asking what's taking so long, and about 2 minutes later he responded saying that he's found them. So that put me in my place, and quite nice just to have a little bit of fun banter between us. But a big thank you. It'll be Brent and Mark out this afternoon. I've got the afternoon off, so I'll be catching up with you again tomorrow morning. And also a big thank you to Andrew in Final Control. He's done a great job from there. And let's just finish watching and enjoying the last few moments that these hyena cubs and mother share with us. There's one little cub that's managed to get itself into the pole position there and is drinking. Hard to see, but you can see it nursing there. And you'll notice the other cub lying in the background under that little green bush. She's just waiting her turn or his turn. You could assume that potentially it's the male, if they are brother and sister, because the female would have gone into pole position before the male. But like I said, there's a lot we still need to learn about the dynamics and exact ongoings of these little cubs. What is certainly evident, though, and is something we don't need to learn, is that they are incredibly cute. And you cannot help but feel that way. Okay, well, just 30 seconds to go, so one final goodbye from myself and Alex on Wendy, or Zanele, as she's also known, this vehicle, and just enjoy these last few moments with the hyena cubs.